We were out at sea on a sailing ship. The rain began to rain and the wind began to whip. We felt our ship tip, it was going down. So we wouldn't. Hi, Emery! Come watch the Sandersside's 5th anniversary special with me. Sandersside's react to Virgil. No. Who sent me message? Where sent message? Why? Chicago the musical. Good for Chicago. You just watched it. Watch it again with me. Happy birthday! Happy however many years old you are, and may you have even more than however old you are. Yes. Y'all, no, I don't want to become a member of Sandersides. I am already a Patreon, okay? 16th birthday, that means that you're having your Ariel birthday. Since I decide birthdays based upon Disney princesses. So, happy Little Mermaid birthday. May you keep your voice. And may you find someone that makes your life as wonderful and happy. Yeah. And find someone who appreciates your interests, because Ariel, I think, is a great example of hyperfixation. Creature of the universe. What an interesting way to put that, but I'll take it. Why did I do it? I'll take it. Thanks. Stop. Sounds like Janice. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the Sandersside's 5th anniversary special, and my friends and my boyfriend are all busy, so you guys are also my friends. So, we can do this together. I did see a little bit ahead of certain parts, which means I finally have somewhere to put this boy. But for those of you who are here who want to watch with me, feel free to queue up your video and we can watch and geek out together. So here we go. Imagine liking men.
YouTube time. I've been asleep for 5 years?
Oh no.
Wait. What if in that very first Sanderssides episode I went to sleep and never woke up?
Dun dun dun.
All my memories with the sides these past 5 years?
I can't wait for the angsty fan fictions that come from this.
But that'd be wild, right?
I'd like to clear something up. I don't like men. I'm stuck being attracted to them. There's a difference.
I've recently rounded the corner of making these Sanderssides videos for 5 years. Half a decade of self-examination through essentially talking to myself.
Yay.
Honestly, truly honestly, scripting aside, it is really cool to see how much growth
there's Davi.
In that amount of time. I have worked to understand.
Is Quill head director under Thomas? Huh. I've never paid attention to the credits.
Don't underplay that one. That one's really big for me. And Lord, we ate a lot of jam. Not quite sure how that played such a huge part in this series, but it did. And these talks have meant a lot to me. Like every facet of me. You know, in television, 5 years is about that time that they would make one of those really self-indulgent interviews with the cast.
Wonder what episode that would be around in 5 years on a regular TV show.
Exactly what we're gonna do. Wow, we sure have had some wild times, huh? And I know there are those out there that want to know what
depends, I guess.
Are on 5 years of Sanderssides. It is hard to believe that it's been 5 years of these discussions, mainly due to the fact that we've had a little over 9.5 hours on screen together. If you don't count our interactions that are not considered canonical to the core series, but even then, my point is, I don't think that we deserve the celebration. Cheers.
Thanks, Logan. Logan always putting things into perspective. We don't deserve this celebration. Thank you, Logan. You're gay. What an astute observation.
Happy birthday!
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it would be going off to its first day of school.
I love Patton. I
Making
want to
its
remake
first
that hat.
friends. Eating
I want to
lunch.
remake Patton's hat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm making myself cry again. Oh gosh.
I haven't watched the end card yet. Come, join me. Watch with me. Ah, thanks, cats. I haven't watched all of it yet. I've only gotten a certain bit far, and I just know where to put this on my cosplay now. And I'm excited that I didn't have to buy two. I thought I was going to have to, because I thought it would reflect Roman, but apparently it doesn't. Though it is where I thought it would be, so I feel good about that.
Hello, I'm Roman. Chronically single. I'm a Gemini, and I like long.
Make mom jokes to the trolls.
Sorry, what is this again?
Well, no, don't make mom jokes. Their moms didn't do it.
That one's for the promos.
It's not their mom's fault that they weren't raised well. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. Thomas's creativity, ego, and passion, aka Sir Sings a Lot. I like that the nickname that they put for Roman is one that Virgil gave him. They could have used Princey because that was his first nickname, but instead they used Sir Sings a Lot. How far have I gotten? I am at 2 minutes and 42 seconds if you would like to watch along with me. Shh, 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 shh. I haven't gotten that far yet. Don't tell me. Don't spoil. La 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 la. I'm not listening. La la la.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm just.
Wait. Don't spoil it.
Our anniversary.
Yes, Roman.
Thomas's viewers amazingly graced with 5
years of me. You're good.
And the others short. Hey, yeah, congrats, guys. 5 years.
Virgil out here, also with a nickname from Roman. Most of them have nicknames that Roman gave them. But he's got the cute one, My Chemically Imbalanced Romance. Also, Patton drinking Logan's wine is really funny.
Years of putting up with me, it has felt much longer than that. Mostly because
Virgil's eyeshadow looks a little bit like tear streaks, which, I'm not saying much, but I have done that before. Hello, Google.
I've got 99 problems, but a chip ain't one. Earth to snackers! There's a whole world of unique and yummy snacks out there. Can I go? Yes. Happy fun.
Also, Thomas is wearing the leather jacket. I like that the lighting for Janice is slightly dimmer, and how they adjust things just slightly for the other sides. I like that. She sings a lot. I'm at your service, keys.
I know that this is like your whole thing, but this is a positive look.
Remus's emblem didn't surprise me either. You're getting a frog for your birthday! Very exciting.
Fun additions. Do you feel like you're...
Wait a second. Thomas is wearing a skull shirt, too, underneath. And he was wearing a skull shirt when Janice first appeared in that episode.
I'm sure you'd be totally lost without a man-child who ties a cat hoodie around his neck. Jim said that, huh? Oh, that jokester. He knows how easily cold my shoulders get. Call him my colders. And Logan.
My colders.
You can totally see how he's your sense of reason. Especially when he makes mistakes. Okay, it's just very interesting that
I love
Janice
Janice, but you
to
are
bring up that point when the odds of a mistake happening again are infinitesimal. Huh?
Both Janice and Logan just always having wine on hand now is hilarious to me.
Akin to me being the Voltaire to his Rousseau.
I wish I understood that reference. I was trying to figure out what it is. I was thinking like Detective Rousseau, which I believe is a reference to Sherlock Holmes? Maybe? I don't know.
He said that about me?
At 7:25,
have enough information to decide how I
I do know, in theory, what the new series is because Thomas has mentioned it several times to Patreons. So I think I know what the new series is that's going to be announced.
Hey, check it out. I'm Roman. Getting my best side, am I right?
I'm glad I don't have to do that much work to change my outfit for this, considering the fact that I just built a new Remus outfit.
You ever think about that, man? Remus, expand your fucking mind, bro. You just
Expand your mind, bro.
their thoughts on the past 5 years of the series. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to add? He asked, knowing he'd regret it. Oh, you mean the 3 videos that?
I would like to say I think it's really interesting. I think it might just be because of the fact that different people are doing the makeup, but Remus's eyeshadow and the purple that Remus wears now has more blue tones than his original appearance. It's a lot more vibrant than it was in his first appearance. In his first appearance, it was a lot more subtle, and there were like browns around it, and now it's just very pigmentedly purple, but it's more like a violety purple than like what he, not necessarily violet, but it's got more blue tones in it than it did in his first appearance.
That I was in? Yeah, they were fine. Nothing like what's coming up. What? No, I mean,
Maybe it could
you
be.
got a big
Janice's hand is appearing in frame, and I love that. 1. And 2, I think it's really funny, especially if you've watched the Guilty Tears AU with Janice's hand just popping into frame for people. I think this is really funny. It could be because he's more calm, though. That's a good theory. Remus is me, and I'm so scared because it's not necessarily a bad thing to be like Remus when it comes to like not caring what people think about you.
storm coming. Stop! Sheesh! You can just tell me to stop? Kill a guy for being excited, why don't you? Really? Why don't you? Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Remus. Really? Why don't you? Ugh, goodness. I think Remus has a stabbing fetish now. Not gonna lie. Did he do the flirty eyebrow, Janet? We're going back to see.
Sheesh! You can just tell me to stop? Kill a guy for... You got a big storm coming. Stop!
Also, his white streak goes across more hair than it did before. Which again, I think is just not a meaning thing, but more a just different people are doing it, so the style has adapted slightly. And since Remus has been in so few episodes, each time we see him, if they decide, oh, I kind of want to do this thing instead, the changes are a little bit more noticeable.
You can just tell me to stop? Kill a guy for being excited, why don't you? Really? Why don't you? Okay. Oh.
I didn't see the flirty eyebrow, but maybe. Remus always just has knives on hand.
All right, so he was insulting me. That's just that's why. I hate that guy. A favorite memory from the show.
Oh, now the name's changed to this little puffball we've got. That's one of my favorite ones that Roman came up with, because even though it could be insulting, I think it's very sweet.
That is just so hard. There have been so many wonderful moments with everyone. Shoot, even Janice and I have been getting closer. The other day, he gave me half his sandwich. I mistook him for a garbage can.
I really want to see, because they had a writer's room where writers suggested bits and pieces of dialogue to add for this specifically. So I already knew that this video was coming. But I suggested a couple of things for Roman to say, which the team did laugh at and liked. So I want to see if the bit that I suggested made it into the episode.
Quite a lot has changed in the past years, not only with you learning about Janice's and
I
Remus's
can't tell if he's
existence,
getting
but
more
also
wine as
in
it
how
goes
we
on.
conduct our day-to-day. Some examples being us generally talking to each other more respectfully and leaving behind past toxic behaviors. Of course, there's still work to be done on that front.
You're one to talk, Logan.
The talking may be there, but the listening is another story. Oh, boo-hoo, the others used to be mean to each other. Do you know how bored I was before you decided to confront me?
Poor Remus. But also, the others used to be mean to each other. I think they're meaner now than they were when they started to each other, to be honest. Just saying, in certain parts, or more so, they're not talking to each other because they care so much about what the others think about them now. Like, yeah, they might have been a little mean to Virgil, specifically Roman was mean to Virgil. But like, I feel like sometimes they're a little bit more inconsiderate of each other's feelings now than they used to be. Like, Logan will dismiss a side out of hand a lot quicker in season 2 than he ever did in season 1. Um, but I think that also comes partially from the tension of Janice and Remus being around. They cause a lot more tension, so there's that.
All I did was walk around and look for stuff in your head to fuck with. There was this one sick-ass room I found to hang out in called the Mind Palace.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poor Roman!
Big, echoey place. I can't believe you decided to ditch it after one episode. So wasteful. There was actually one amazing perk to not being in the spot.
Dr. Trickle and Mr. Lies. I'm loving the Roman moments. Well, hello, Cosplay Weeb. Welcome back. I'm glad you came back around. Circled back around on the highway, so to speak.
Spotlight for a while. Anytime they all left to deal with a stubbed emotional toe, Remus and I had the opportunity to indulge ourselves in something truly devious.
I don't know if I want to know the answer to that, Janice. Is that the thing you were talking about? Because I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. Oh my god. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to see the shoes. Okay, they canonically have just very basic black shoes. That's what I'm watching right now, actually. Yeah, ads. Boo ads. Boo communism. Janice and Remus were canonically playing Just Dance all of season 1, and I love that. Something truly devious. I should have known better. I should have known better, but
Was using my DDR? I thought it was a ghost. Oh, hey, yeah, you got my nickname down there? You know, you
Goofy.
should add Pissy to Roman so we can match. You know, like Princey. Classic. What is that?
Timothy Sanders. You're going in timeout, good sir. How dare you? Stop being mean to Roman. You already emotionally traumatized him too much.
Remus. That mother-loving mustachioed mudbug. Excuse me a moment. I have to go healthily communicate my feelings with my brother. I'd say
Well, we now know canonically their dynamic. And that people who thought that they would fight each other, that is canon. Love that for them. Also, Roman broke a vase. Who broke this vase? That's a reference, isn't it? That's going to be a reference later on. It's going to be a reference later on.
Communication for me is better.
Tickle me
Totally
emo.
100% able to communicate my feelings now like a champ. No problemo. The abstract stuff helped a lot, though. You know, like those puppets. Yeah. Surprisingly, didn't hate how those were used to handle an issue. Oh, yeah? Yeah. I was wondering, do you ever still...
Oh. Thank you, Jeebus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. All the yes. Every day of my life. Yes.
Yeah. I was wondering, do you ever still... Sometimes. I couldn't find him. Might have gone back to hiding in the walls. Who broke this vase? Hey, nice callback. Don't use the word callback around me. But since we're on the topic of performing, one thing I'd like to see more of, songs. We need more musical numbers.
Valid, Roman. I agree. I agree. More musical numbers. All of these characters deserve their iconic I Want songs. Roman needs his I Want song. I stand by this. I've said this since day one. Roman needs an I Want song. Remus has a villain song. Roman needs his Prince I Want song. Give it to my boy. Give it to my boy. Give it to him. The puppets have gotten me too hyped, apparently. I'm gonna be a disaster gay, but I was already that. Listen, there isn't a day goes by that I'm not pretty much in Sandersside's cosplay. Heck, I'm technically in a low version of a Roman cosplay right now in his pajamas, in his onesie.
As a theater man, I'm an adult man. I feel musically constipated. I mean, do you know how hard it is to talk about the last 5 years and not make a Jason Robert Brown reference? That one's for the fellow theater kids out there. The songs are...
I love you, Roman. I love Roman so much. But yes, I want a musical song for each of the sides individually. To express where they are emotionally, you know? Like we have some really good songs in Sanderssides, in fairness. I just want more. This season, the season finale needs to have at least one song. At least one. There needs to be a finale song for the season finale. We need more songs. I need a Roman song. I need a Virgil song because we've gotten some songs with them together. I need some individual I Want songs where they're just like singing out their fear. If Roman's arc does not end with him singing an I Want song of some sort, I'll still love it, but I'll be disappointed. Give me more songs, Timothy. Give me more. Yes, I need a canon Prinziety number. Okay, I already used Show Yourself as my personal Prinziety duet. But I need a canon one, okay? I need it. I need it. They've come so far as friends. I need it. Timothy Sanders. Also, I'm really surprised Janice has not had a song number yet. Janice needs his villain song number because I feel like with Remus introducing himself with a villain song number a la Disney villain, Janice needs one because we know musically what Janice's style is. So, yeah, we need one.
You're fine. If you don't count the 12 days of Christmas rewrite. Ah, yes, this is so.
Virgil Sanders. That man rewrote an entire line just to make you included. I will fight you.
Grammy-winning numbers you all break into. Emphasis on the you all because I've been absent for every single one. And I could not be more happy about that.
Good.
Ask Janice about our song Lies. It was a song about lies! And I wasn't there for it! Well, then,
F
shut
you,
up.
Janice.
What did Virgil say about my 12 Days of Christmas rewrite? This is about the bubblegum shrimp thing, isn't it? Look, the muse doesn't always come to visit. I can't be expected to pump out metaphors and similes like some simile-making thing. See? The shrimp line was a last-minute addition, and I have no clue where it came from. Oh yeah, I whispered that to him in his sleep. I need to cool off. Switching topics, if this is our little cast special, shouldn't we talk about the newest addition to our cast? Newest addition? Thomas, I'm talking about Nico! Oh, gosh!
Nico!
Come on, Thomas. Hey, I know that I'm getting along a little bit better with Scaramore, but he needs to let me speed things up a bit, all right? We should be on like a millionth base with Nico already. Yeah, millionth base. Okay, what is that, like Space Mary? Up along a little bit better.
Oh, he just gave him a new nickname. That's cute.
Come on, Thomas. Hey, I know that I'm getting along a little bit better with Scaramore, but he needs to let me speed things up a bit, all right? We should be on like a millionth base with Nico already. Yeah, come on, Thomas. Hey, I know that I'm getting along a little bit better with Scaramore, but he needs to let me speed things up a bit, all right? We should be on like a millionth base with Nico already. Yeah, millionth base. Okay, what is that, like Space Marriage officiated by Gandalf and
Space marriage! Give us space marriage!
Dumbledore? That's exactly what it is. Wow, he got that, like, right on the money.
They're a couple and they're in love. Hi, Rin. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, Nico. He seems nice. Looking forward to getting to know him. I am
Patton does not seem happy about Nico, and I don't know why, whether that's because he hasn't gotten to meet him yet or what. Like, meet him since it's been pretty much Roman and Virgil handling it.
intrigued to know what his interests may consist of. Maybe math, sports, metal mic.
Have you not how long have they known each other? How long have they been dating? Well, they haven't been dating yet. They're just friends currently. Hi, colorful.
Viking metal. Oh, okay. You know, can I be honest about something? I know we've all moved past it, but that time when we were still pretending to be straight and you all were flirting with a fake Valerie, still haunts me. Well, I think that I was going for more like a sexually ambiguous. It wasn't that bad. Right? Not our most feminist.
Logan's glass has been growing this entire time.
Moment. I thought about it every day. Okay, well, we'll make better memories, and we'll forget about it eventually. Hopefully. Oh, if we're talking new memories, then maybe when you get a puppy, like a real puppy, that will be my favorite moment. Oh, I miss having a pet. Why does everyone care so much about what happened to Sacagawea the hamster?
Because she's the best character.
Folks, she's gone. She mysteriously disappeared, and no one has a clue where she went.
Wait. I was there in the writer's room for this one. And I swear it's gonna be under his hat this entire time. Or either they're gonna do the joke that Janice ate the hamster, but he didn't actually.
Are you
under the hat.
implying that she's under your hat? No, I'm implying you all use your brains. She's gone. I've had a lot of successes in the past 5 years, but do you have any regrets? Do I have any regrets?
That was mine! That was my suggestion. That was my suggestion. That was my suggestion. I made multiple. But one of the ones that I made was that when they were asking if the sides have any regrets, was um, Virgil pull out a list and be like, do you want me to start from the top or with a comedically long list? So.
Do you want me to go alphabetically or what? Me?
That was my joke. My joke made it in, and I've never been more proud of myself.
Regret? I have one regret. Wait, that doesn't look like Lee and Mary Lee's wedding. Did you print out a stock image? You didn't take any photos! Something to look upon whilst I lament. I do regret throwing that paper at Puppet Roman. It was...
I do remember a person also suggested that joke in the live stream about Logan regretting throwing the paper at Roman.
Sure of me. Oh, I also wish I'd thrown paper at Logan first. That would have been sweet. Regrets? Oh, I have a few. Like, not sharing my feelings with the others. Especially when I was sad. We could have had...
I miss the purple hair. They looked so epic with the purple hair. I miss the purple hair. I need the purple hair back. Thomas, I need you to go to the salon and get purple hair. And I need you to film the rest of the episodes within 10 weeks so that it's consistently purple for the rest of the season.
So many boys' nights. With ice cream. I also have had so feelings with the others. Especially when I was sad. We could have had so many boys' nights. With ice cream. I also regret starting Logan off on that whole falsehood bit.
Remus. Remus, why? Baby boy. But I mean, like, if he enjoys it, he's like a naughty Oscar the Grouch, in the sense that Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street likes to be grouchy. However, the dilemma is that being grouchy makes him happy. So if he's grouchy, he's happy, but grouches don't like to be happy, so that makes him grouchy. And it's just this paradoxical thing. And Remus is like the adult version of that.
Regrets. Yeah, I don't know why I'm asking you that question. My bad. Also, the boiled carrots. Gosh, one huge regret I have is a lack of attention
No.
to detail.
No.
Janice.
Ew.
No.
Ew.
Don't be so tough on yourself.
Ew.
Oh, it's all right. I've grown. Oh, great. And lastly, yeah.
No. Ew. Wait, please tell me that Pat. No. Please tell me that Patton did most of that interview because no. No, baby, no. I'll be right back. We're back. Oh no. Oh, I haven't seen the end card yet. I am also screaming every 5 seconds, so we're all in this together. Uh,
Achieving consciousness. That was a big one.
Virgil.
It's amazing how much can change in 5 years. I'd like to
Is Roman gonna start the sappiness? Because I'm very much here for that.
think that I've grown. It's been nice getting to understand each other better, at least. Patton and Logan and Virgil. Virgil's come a long.
I'm gonna cry. He smiled when he said Virgil. Thomas, no, don't play with my heart like that, sir. You know I'm anxiety filled. You know, you have seen my Sanders theory, sir. You know that I'm anxiety filled. You can't just do that to me. You can't just make my boy one. You can't just make my boy, uh, uh, you can't just make my boy angst a little bit and be like, I think I've grown. I hope I've grown. And you can see the fact that he's like, I want to be a better person. And then have this little smile when he says Virgil's name. There was no hint of sarcasm or joke in that. And like normally you might be like, and yeah, I guess Virgil too. Or something like that. But no. I'm replaying it because we now have a new favorite anxiety moment for your boy. Um, Subscribe now because a new Sanders theory will be coming here very soon. They are boyfriends, Your Honor. They're gay. They're already gay. They just need to date. I'm just. It's hard out here for a anxiety shipper. Honestly, we get fed very consistently compared to some of the other ships, but my god.
Lastly, yeah, achieving consciousness. That was a big one. It's amazing how much can change in 5 years. I'd like to think that I've grown. It's been nice getting to understand each other better, at least.
When you're already married but not dating yet, that is them.
Logan and Virgil.
He doesn't even smile at Patton and Logan's name, but he smiles at Virgil's name. Like he's thinking pensively about Patton and Logan when he mentions them. When he says their names, you can tell that there's something not quite right, that there's like a little bit of regret. He might have some remorse, especially considering the fact that right now his relationship with Patton's really rocky. His relationship with Logan's really rocky. But he smiles when he says Virgil's name. The most innocent, the most pure smile I have ever seen Roman give in this entire series.
That was a big one. It's amazing how much can change in 5 years. I'd like to.
I wasn't expecting to be fed today, okay? But I'm eating it all. I will clean my plate, okay?
Think that I've grown. It's been nice getting to understand each other better, at least. Patton and Logan and Virgil.
Like, those looks. Like, he's like, Patton. Like, he's looking away, which is a sign of, like, he's hiding something.
Logan.
And then he's thinking, his brow creases in like a thinking for Logan. Like he's looking away, like he's deflecting, like, I think I have a good relationship with Patton, but maybe I don't actually. He's he's getting like thoughtful when it comes to Logan, but when it comes to Virgil, he smiles. And if that isn't gay, I don't know what is.
And Virgil's come a long way. I hope he knows how much we love him.
And then Patton clearly has regrets because he and Virgil's relationship is very rocky right now and on the way out, according to Thomas. I specifically said, Thomas, please, I just want my healthy boys back. And they're like, we know, we're trying to get there. We want them back too. It's not anime. Um, it's Sanderssides.
We could not function without him, as we saw.
I appreciate that all of them are taking time to say something nice about Virgil. I hope they certainly say something nice about the others, okay? I need that.
Oh, my sweet Cole Sprout. Well, that really hurt. Oh, gross. I
It's
don't
the
know
fifth
what I'm supposed
anniversary.
to say to that. I guess it's nice to know that they think they feel that way. Oh, we're like a...
Virgil is gonna be on site, bro. It's gonna be on site. But also that it's nice to know if they think they feel that way. Clearly, Virgil does well, one, clearly Virgil cares about them. We already know that. But that says to me that as much as we know that Virgil has hidden, he's hiding something else, which I think has to do with his Tempest voice. It says that to me anyway, like upon initial viewing. That's what that's telling me, is that Virgil has more secrets that he hasn't told us yet. For him to feel like it's nice that they think they feel that way. It's nice that they think that I'm important, that they think that I'm worthy of stuff. There's something more sinister lying underneath about Virgil having previously been a dark side that we don't know yet.
Big happy family! And I'm the dad, and Logan's the mom. Why am I the mom? What gender roles are we pushing here? I know they're probably thinking of...
He's not mad that Patton is comparing them to being married. He's mad that he's the mom. Logan's just like, why can't we just be gay, Patton?
Happy family! And I'm the dad, and Logan's the mom.
But also, in this dynamic, I'm sorry, Patton, but you would be the mom. Sorry about it. I'll be right back again. Woo! Goodness, Light. I leave you for a second. Patton and Logan are married. Confirmed. Yes. Logicality, Prinziety, both have been made canon in this fifth year anniversary special, and also probably Samosi too. Honestly, with the way that Janice and Patton talked about each other a little bit earlier, and we love a polyamorous ship. My day has been made. My crops are watered. My skin has been cleared. Yes, all my favorite ships have all been made canon to me in this special. Whether that was intentional or not, and I know it probably wasn't, but I also know that several people on the team ship Prinziety, so I'm gonna at least hope for that. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. What was your username? Oh, I'm not sure I could pronounce that. User 8HZD1484Y60. Thank you for the roses. Um, I can stand being married, but I draw the line at heteronormative relationships. Yes. Yes, there we go. Yes. Polyships for the win. Polyships for the win. There's a creator I particularly like, who does Prinziety and also Janice, and they're like all three together. And I don't like Roman and Janice together, and I don't like Virgil and Janice together, but they draw such cute art that I accept it. Mind you, I will accept anybody shipping whatever they want to ship. You do not have to ship what I like to ship. That does not matter. If you ship what I do not ship, that does not matter. That does not mean that you're not a good creator. That does not mean I will not follow you. However, I'm just saying that's a testament to them because I very much do not like Janice with those two. But I'm okay with it in that cute art. I would just never personally seek it out or probably tell a story with that.
Why am I the mom? What
This sight gag is wonderful. Wonderful sight gag with Logan now just drinking straight from the bottle. And I love that for him.
gender roles are we pushing here? I know they're probably thinking I'm like the son, but I'm not.
You are the son, Virgil.
I'm the dad, and Logan's the mom. Why am I the mom? What gender roles are we pushing here? I know they're probably thinking I'm like the son, but I'm not. I'll be the gay emo cousin. I will be the son, the hotshot, whose only dream is to be a star.
You couldn't give me 18 minutes, Thomas. You couldn't give me 18 minutes. Painfully relatable. Hate that for me. Hate that for me. Cut. We're done. Other than Prinziety, what ships do I like most? Well, Prinziety is obviously my number one. They're my boys, my babies. I literally, they make my days better when I'm having a hard day. Um, Especially considering the fact that the relationship I'm in currently reflects Prinziety. I know I'm not supposed to be talking about Prinziety right now, but here we are. You mentioned it. Here we are. With me being Roman and having a lot of insecurities, and my boyfriend, one being a Virgil Kinney, and also having anxiety. Um, uh, and a lot of Roman, especially the under the surface stuff, not necessarily when he's like being full of himself, because I'm cripplingly without that sort of ego, or without really ego at all. But a lot of what's under the surface with Roman that I can detect because I react that way, I see in Roman. So I'm very protective of him. Uh, and also I kin him and Virgil and Patton. So I'm a gay disaster. Um, so those two being together and finding each other and finding that relatability with each other tugs at my heartstrings and makes me very happy. Um, Other than that, of course, I like logicality. Right now, I'm a little less on the logicality train as I was before, especially with post selfishness versus selflessness redux. Because I still like them, just a little less. Right now, I'm a little bit more on like, we've got Prinziety, we've got Mosi, we got Demas. No, we got Mosi, we've got I forget what Remus and Logan are called. That one. Uh Intralogical. Then we got Logicality, Demas. And then every other ship is pretty much non-existent in my brain of shipping, mostly because of the fact that I cannot ship Roman and Virgil apart from each other, which is my own personal character flaw. Um, but yeah. Am I lagging? Am I a laggy boy? No, not really. Okay. Eden, hello! I'm watching the Sandersside's 5th anniversary special and crying because Roman's painfully relatable right now. I will probably scream at the end card reaction. Yeah. No, no what? No why? I do support people shipping things other than what I ship, but let's all just cry together. I support you shipping Logents. I ship them. I ship a lot of characters in like a platonic way, but when it comes to romantic pairings, I'm very particular. Again, that is my own character flaw. Um, I don't want to continue because I don't want to keep being hurt. Oh, here we go.
I feel like I'd be a fresh out of jail uncle, and I'm this sassy aunt.
At least Janice knows where he sits and he accepts it, and I love that for him.
Who talks shit about everyone? I know this is a pretty intense question to ask, but what do you think is next for us?
Thomas! No, this is supposed to be a fun romp. You're not supposed to be teasing me with that season finale. That may or may not be more than 2 parts, according to you, good sir. You cannot tease me with that. Oh, no to the lagging. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Colorful Cos. That's so very sweet. That means a lot to me. Normally, I think nobody likes me, so it means a lot that anyone would like my content. Just wait, it gets worse. Timothy Sanders. Tamalama Ding Dong.
You tell me.
Logan. Logan. Can I make it through 5 seconds of this part? Because it doesn't seem like it. Thomas, this is where I draw the line. We're supposed to be celebrating Sanderssides. We're not supposed to be doing the angsty stuff today. We literally made Remus have an allergic reaction because he was trying to be spoilery. We are not going to. We're not gonna tease the angst. And everybody keeps mentioning the end card, and now I'm really scared that Orange Boy is going to appear in the end card right now. And then, you know what? I'm going to have to completely remake my Vulcan cosplay. You know what? You know why? Because even though I like Vulcan, I'm going to want him to be canon. And you know what? My credit card cannot handle that stress. Thomas, I can't do this today. Interlogical is a good ship, let me say. They got like enough screen time together to be like, I feel like a building block of relationship. Um and Remus challenges Logan, which is something that you don't really get out of most of the other ships, is Logan's not challenged a lot. Logan challenges other people, but to put him in a place where he's actually like challenged, where he has to actually consider what the other person's doing or thinking, um, he doesn't really have that with anyone else in Sanderssides. Um, Most of the time, it's Logan learning to not dismiss them rather than Logan having to understand what that treatment feels like. So I feel like it's a good jumping off point. Remus already said, "Oh, just you wait for what's coming up." I don't need more of that. Okay, I just wanted a fun romp. I wanted a fun 18 minutes with the sides being mean, teasing each other, and then saying sweet things about each other. I don't need them all being upset and worried about what's next.
What do you think is next for us? You tell me. We seal the deal with Nico and we live happily ever after.
Roman, you're hiding things.
It's simple.
This is hurting me because I know that Roman is using Nico to hide the other things that's hurting him and using it to try to make amends for the fact that he feels like he's failing Thomas.
I think things are just gonna keep getting better.
Patton.
Right? If we keep communicating.
Patton, this is why you're my baby boy. No, I haven't finished it yet. I'm still going. I'm taking my time because every 5 minutes I'm having too many emotions. Every 5 seconds, really, I'm having too many emotions and having to talk about it for like 10 minutes. Do you know what the new series is already? I think I have an idea from what Thomas has said on Patreon. So I have an idea because I know that there's a series that has been in the works that Thomas has been talking about. So if it is that, then yes. I have a stuffed nose and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'll be right back. I'm back again. After you finish it, I want to scream. I will probably scream. I'm gonna love it. I'm sure it's the Roman thing. But yeah.
Probably something else I'm going to hate. Oh, who's to say? Heartbreak? Betrayal? You won't be bored, I can tell you that.
Yeah, we won't be bored, Janice. But you know what? I would be not bored with them being happy.
And I shall be learning to better receive acceptance, praise. Wow, Remus.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Remus doesn't want any of that.
That actually sounds really healthy and productive. Thank you. Acceptance and praise are the names of my vibrators. Okay,
I don't know how I'm gonna make reference to that in my own TikTok videos, but I will be. I will be. Trust and believe. Next time Remus is in Darkened Hearts, there's gonna be an acceptance and praise mention. Honestly, to be honest with you, I think most sides. Well, if we're being logical, but what's the fun in that? But if we're being logical, they would all be bottoms because I can assume Thomas is a bottom. So if he is, then they are. However, in the fanon space where we have fun, um, yeah, I still think he would be. Um, yeah. Moving on.
thank you to wrap this up. Thank you all for
Logan's a top. Only in the fanon. In the canon, he would have to be the same of whatever Thomas is in the same way that all the sides in fanon have different heights, but in canon they would be the same size as Thomas. I think we did enough moving on in the last 2 episodes.
I mean, guys, I seriously don't know where I'd be without you. There's not much else to say except happy 5th anniversary! Happy 5th anniversary! Cystic surgeries!
They're all on screen at the same time for once. For once. Also, applause to the team because Thomas only finished recording this like less than a week ago, like a couple of days ago. He did all of these. According to his Instagram, assuming that he did all of them in the same day. Like, I think he probably filmed all of them over the weekend. And while I know all their bits individually isn't a lot, like the editing and everything, congrats to the team. And I know it's not as heavy as most Sandersside's episodes would be. And like, once they got the script and everything, sure. And it's just a lot of cutting back and forth. But still, they got that turned around relatively quickly because they were scripting it like last month sometime, like in October, because they did that for the October writers' room, and Thomas only finished filming it this week sometime, I'm pretty sure, because he posted a picture of him as Janice in front of the happy birthday banner. Well, obviously not this week because this is a new week, but last week. So good on the team for that quick turnaround. They did a very good job.
What'd everyone else say? So yeah, a special might look a little something like that. A walk down memory lane saturated with too many self-referential jokes and anecdotes that would surely ostracize any non-fan watching. We really have gone through so many changes.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, compare Logan's behavior at the start of the series to now. Sorry, nope. Done with the self-referential anecdotes. I guess what it's got me thinking is...
Hi, Emery. Welcome back.
...change in the years to come.
They did it so quickly. Like, filming-wise, they did that very, very quickly, especially for, like, a regular Sandersside's episode. They turned around very quickly. Chaotic mutual chaotic mutual. Oh, like chaotic neutral. Sorry. I've seen you so many times before. So I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce your name correct. But I do know you. Yay. Hi. Welcome. You did make it in time for the trailer reaction. I'm scared. Everybody's like, you're gonna love it. And I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm still scared. I'm still terrified. You know what? I'm gonna go get something for this. I'm gonna get my support Roman and my support Virgil for this. Because I'm terrified. I want fries. Come over to my house. I have McDonald's fries left over. You can have them.
How will they grow? How will I grow?
Thomas, stop with those angsty looks. I love you, sir. Stop with those angsty looks. Also, for funsies, I think I'm going to post this as a reaction onto my YouTube channel. I am the Snake Emperor. When did you slide in? I didn't like that. Hi. Thomas, we already drew the line, and you crossed it 5, 10. You're just hopping over it now. You're just hopping over it, man. And I need you to not. I need you to not. Okay, my emotions cannot handle this. But also, please keep doing it because I do love it. I enjoy it very much. But like, I'm an anxious gay man as it is. I'm an anxious gay black man. Okay, all right. I don't need this kind of stress. Thank you. I try.
How will any of us grow? Of course, there's no knowing how we're growing.
Or which way the river's flowing. Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing, because the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any sign that they are slowing. I feel like I'm making all of you mad because I keep pausing right before the trailer that you all clearly want me to see.
All we can do is keep an open mind and an open heart and keep checking in with ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we still might not know if we know ourselves as well as we could. Until next time, take it easy, guys.
There's an ad.
Peace out.
This one's not my fault. There's an ad. Axel, hi! It's one of my favorite dudes, my favorite boys. If you're not subscribed to Axel Lottle, what are you doing with your life? Okay? What are you doing? Because he's amazing. Have you seen his Blitz cosplay? He's amazing. Follow him, please. Thank you. Also, thank you for the cloud bread.
Would you like to escape to a wonderful world?
Yes. It's purple.
With heroes, villains, and more to unfurl?
Ah!
Ridiculous battles and super cool magic. Perhaps, dare I say, something angsty and tragic?
He's a purple boy.
Prepare yourself for...
Roman's playing D&D.
Hope that you all enjoy...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, I caught the two princes too. I caught the two princes. I was like, two princes maybe? He's a... You can't just put red and purple together, Thomas, and not expect me to think it's Prince Lady. Okay, you can't just do that. Okay, you can't just do that. You can't just do that out of nowhere and just put purple and red together when they have meaning in the series, because I'm gonna think that either one, Virgil is playing D&D with Roman, or two, Roman is secretly substituting in this person with purple coating in as Virgil. You can't just do that to me, Thomas. The princeity is astronomical in this building. You can't just do that, Thomas. Timothy Sanders, we, as a fan base, color coding is important, okay? Though that does make sense now because I know that he's been planning this Roman series since like back in 2019. And this was being in talks of because he would tell people who were members on the YouTube channel. And then when Patreon came around, he'd been talking about a Roman series for a very long time. So I knew that Roman had some kind of series, but I didn't expect there to be animation. I thought it would just be something like really self-indulgent, like Roman doing like vocal lessons, but it wasn't. And Now Roman's gonna have a D&D series, which makes the thing where Thomas made a joke at one point where he's like, "What if Roman was really into D&D?" And he had like an Instagram picture where Roman was holding a D&D dice. That it makes so much more sense now because it was foreshadowing. Because he already knew this was gonna happen. Because that photo was taken sometime in 2021, and he was planning the series since 2019 sometime. And Timothy, you can't just put purple into a series and not expect me to project Virgil onto it. Because you know what, Thomas? I don't care how different this character is, Timothy Sanders. I don't care. I do not care how different they are. I don't care if I love this character so differently than the way that I love Virgil. You know what? He's always still going to be Virgil, okay? Because he's purple and Virgil came first. And you know that Virgil came first. And I'm just gonna assume you could have picked any color in the rainbow. You could have picked no color. You could have clothed him in all black for all I care. No, don't do that because I would also see it as Virgil. You could have chose any color. You could have chose. You could have chose anything. You could have chose not purple. You could have done pink, Thomas. You could have done pink. You could have done any other color, but you had to do purple. And you know what, Thomas? You do not have plausible deniability, my friend. You do not have plausible deniability. No, sorry. Sorry. I'm a lot when I get excited. We're good. We're good. Thomas. I'm going back because I want to see it again.
With heroes, villains, and more to
The way that he said "and villains," because you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of specifically that in 2020 and in 2021, Thomas has started doing more videos with the Princey character and the villain character, both of which heavily look like Roman and Virgil. And I'm pondering if maybe this is a way to tie in those short videos with the Sandersside's canon, as in that those specific short videos, which felt a little bit like roleplay. Excuse me, my goodness. Those short videos that feel a little bit like roleplay, if that's a way to tie those in to actually being part of the bigger canon, that actually those videos that look like Roman and Virgil are Roman and Virgil and were part of their adventures in role-playing a story. And yes, Thomas did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. And I will accept no other option because he could have picked literally any other character. Yeah, that is clearly Roman's love interest that we are getting. We are clearly getting Roman's love interest. And I'm just saying they could have picked literally any other color. They could have picked white, for goodness sake, and given him white and gold accents to complement Roman's red and gold accents. But no, they picked purple. Purple and black, no less. You can't just give. You could have picked any other color combination. Thomas Sanders, you do not have plausible deniability anymore. And yes, it does have a Mirror and Rupert vibes. I will 100% agree with you. It looks very inspired by Two Princes. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because you know what else I've been doing? I have been doing a lot of videos which have been Prinziety to Two Princes audios. So I would not be surprised at all if this is heavily inspired by Two Princes, if the story is inspired by Two Princes, such and such. That's Virgil. Like even his the stance. That's Thomas. Thomas Sanders. That is Virgil. Oh, I will say I do like that vest. It looks very much like a vest that he took a picture in at one point as Roman that looked like he was doing Flynn Rider, which now that I think about it, could have been another reference that we just didn't know was being made at the time, which explains why he had that random Roman photo shoot, because I know that he likes to take photos when he's doing videos that are going to um, have visuals for artists. He likes to pose for them. You could have picked any other color combination. Thomas, please don't say to me when this series comes out that that's not Virgil, because I will cry. I will cry. Not even joking, not even being funny. I will 100% cry and lose my gosh flippin' mind. Okay, do not play with my emotions like that, my boy. Don't do it.
Ridiculous battles and super cool magic. Perhaps, dare I say, something angsty and tragic. Prepare yourself for
If it is Virgil, it's probably gonna be like, oh, cute, it's the boys bonding. But if at the end of this series, if at the end of this series is not because what I could see happening is that we're not told who the purple boy is for the entire series, and he just is someone off screen, assumed to be. Maybe he's even voiced by someone different. Uh, and then at the end of the series, it's revealed that it was Virgil playing with Roman all along. Because Roman has to play with someone, and it has to be one of the sides, because Roman is not real. So unless we're saying Roman created someone, Roman can't play with people. Unless we're going with the rules of like the secondary channel. But this is primary channel content, which means it follows the rules of Sandersside's canon, assumably. Also, I'm loving the 80s vibe of role playing with Roman. I need it yesterday. Role slang with Roman. My bad. That little thing at the end, though, sounded like a Janice thing, so I don't like it. I hope we get our own D&D thingies that we can print off or something, because I want them.
I'm excited. I don't know why I added that, but I was excited. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. First and foremost,
Oh, I gotta look for my name.
a huge hand. Nope, not literally. A huge round of applause to our writers.
Who got a hand in?
A huge hand. Nope, not literally. A huge
Random
round
person.
of applause to our writers room that worked with us to
Who in what chat posted something Sandersside related? Beef. My friend Beef. I love my friend Beef. Beef's a great person. Is the guy on the rock singing? I swear to goodness, if his name's like Angel, again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You all had a huge hand in the. Nope, not literally. A huge hand in the.
Give me my name. Give me my name. Where's my name? Where is it? Where is she? There I am. There's my name. Right above Dragon Fander. And above Dramatic Prince Boy.
Creation of the jokes and stuff that went into this particular video. If any of you are interested
One
in
of my
joining our
jokes
writers'
cleared it.
rooms to help flesh out videos or offer jokes or
Yes, I did get the reference.
Roman's tier over at our Patreon.
I'm Roman's tier.
Thomas Sanders. It's a lot of fun. Check out anything and everything that we have to offer.
You can hear they're gonna get mad at me about the end card again. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going back. I'm going back to hear it. Sorry. Not sorry. About what I said.
Would you like to escape to a wonderful world?
Let's listen.
With heroes, villains, and more to unfurl?
He is singing! He is singing. Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like Thomas's voice. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone else is playing the role. Um, but that's Virgil. And you can't tell me it's not Virgil. I'm sorry, Thomas. You've lost plausible deniability on this one, bud. New songs! I'm so excited. It can't be a Roman series without singing.
Check that out on Roman's tier over at our Patreon. Patreon.com/Thomas.
Give my boy his series. Give my boy his series. Give my boy his series. Give my boy his series.
Also, I am very excited to announce that we got to work with 6 incredibly talented artists to make our very first Sandersside's themed calendar. It is freaking gorgeous. Get it for
I've
the year
seen that.
2022 to help organize.
I'm debating on whether I want to buy it or not. And literally, this debate is just, is there anxiety in it? That's my whole entire debate. I'm like, if I'm gonna buy a calendar with art, I want to know that there's gonna be anxiety somewhere. I've been fed today as a anxiety shipper. I have been fully fed. All the Sanders series that's gonna happen.
All right, that's enough announcements. I'll let you go. Thank you again so much for every bit of support that you all have provided these past 5 years. I love you all so much. I've said goodbye
I'm
enough.
sorry, Patton. I'm sorry, Patton? I'm sorry, Virgil. I'm sorry. Oh, fudge you!
There's my snack. How'd you get here?
That was also a joke from the live stream.
I feel empowered.
That happened in the writer's room. If you don't mind me asking, what are your pronouns? He, him. Also, I don't mind they, them. I don't typically use them for myself, but I don't mind if someone uses them for me. Thank you for asking. Ooh, there it is. Yeah. Because somebody said there should be some reference to the orange side, and Thomas went, no. And then people kept making jokes about, like, there should be an orange there. I think I suggested at one point that there should just casually be Janice slowly putting more and more oranges into the background. Other people suggested that there should just be an orange on a chair. So clearly that joke made it in there. That the team all came up with, that the writer's room helped come up with. But again, let's say for the people in the back, Thomas has lost all plausible deniability that Roman and Virgil are dating. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Ugh. That was a trip. And I think it took me an entire hour to get through an 18-minute video. Thank you for going on this journey with me, because it was a journey. Now I'm also going to have to buy new clothes for this Roman series so that I can cosplay these characters. And I will probably combine Purple Boy with Virgil, because in my heart, he is Virgil. And there's nothing Thomas can do to say otherwise. I'm sorry. It's the Great Potato Wars all over again. I can't with this. Thomas, you can't play with my heart. Because very clearly in this D&D series, that is meant to be a love interest to Roman based upon all of the looks that Roman gave that character. Implying that perhaps some of Roman's adventures will leak over into him having a romantic interest that way, and he can only play with sides, and the side is very heavily hinted at being Virgil, because only sides can see other sides. Unless it's like Artie. But even then, There are any other color combinations you could have picked. You could have picked anything. Why did it have to be purple and black? I'm sorry. There's no plausible deniability there. Okay? You had so many other color combinations and you chose purple and black. You could have done green and blue. You could have done yellow and blue. You could have done purple and yellow. You could have done anything. And you had to do purple and black. Thomas, no. Don't go breaking my heart, Thomas. Don't play with people's hearts, Thomas. Have you learned nothing? Yeah, so I think very clearly I made a decent reaction video for YouTube. It has to be. It has to be Virgil. Okay? It has to be. I'm sorry, Thomas. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. What else do you guys want to talk about? What is my channel name? It is the same name as me here. So it is Prince Donovan. I don't know why I did like a halfway down Mickey laugh. Oh gosh. What would I repetate? What would I rate this episode? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And I think it falls perfectly just within canon lines. Like, I will consider this part of the canon timeline of the series. Um, Even if the next episode is like, this takes place immediately after. Do you remember the TikTok live stream series as you did? Yes, because that is how I got into live streaming in the first place. Because of the fact that I literally hated every other live stream I'd ever seen on TikTok, with just people sitting there being like, oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the follow. Admittedly, I wasn't following a lot of cosplayers back then, but yes, I do. I do remember, because that was the only way I told myself that I would start doing live streams, is if I had characters to hide behind. Even though originally it wasn't supposed to be a storyline, originally I was just like, oh, I'll do Virgil. And the fandom really wanted Virgil to like someone, which slowly ended up being him revealing that he liked Roman, which slowly ended up being Roman revealing that he liked Virgil, which led to the live stream people coming back daily to try to work on their relationship and get Roman and Virgil together, which then did happen, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I'll continue that series, but I do want to do another Sandersside live stream series, especially after seeing Amy's series that she's doing, that she's working on. If you don't follow Amy, please do. She does great, and she actually has a series that interests me when it comes to live streams. But I probably will do another one at some point. I just have to get inspired for what kind of story I want to tell with them. It might be a different universe, because that universe has kind of come to a close in a way. All of the resolutions have kind of happened. But to answer your question, Darkened Hearts is based upon that. Darkened Hearts is more of a fine-tuned version of those live stream stories. And it's sort of a different vein and sort of a different branch off of stories, especially considering the fact that it has a smaller cast of OCs than the live streams did. The live streams had new OCs like every single week, pretty much, a villain of the week that I was coming up with. But Darkened Hearts is based on that, but a better story. I don't want to say a better story, but a cleaner story that makes more sense if you're viewing it story-wise. Whereas live streams, I couldn't keep the same villain for very long because then people get bored. So I would have to switch them out, which becomes fatiguing and tiring because I would have to put so much work and time and effort into them. And I'm not necessarily proud of every single villain that I came up with for that series. Um, so we'll see. I would have to start a new universe of story and figure out what story I want to tell. Obviously, Prince Ivy would be there. Um, I'd have to start with a new universe of story that would get people wanting to come back consistently. And it would have to be after December, because for those of you who don't know, which are most of you, I will be having some medical stuff that I have to go through in December, which will keep me away from TikTok for an entire month. But after that, I'd like to do some more live stream stories. So yeah. That series kind of burned me out a little bit, so I needed to step away and be creative in a different way. And Darkened Hearts really helped with that because I could tell the story in a more creative way. I could have different camera angles, stuff like that. So yeah. But at some point, there'll probably be a story again because I'm a story-centered person. And I gotta blow my nose again. Here we are again. I'll be back. Good gravy. Also, fun thing for those of you who are still here, might be interested in the stories I'm telling on TikTok. If any of you have been following the Nerd Roman series, I finally got the last costume piece that I need for a certain character to appear in the series with Roman. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I also got these. You can see what they are. Oh, am I a beauty guru? Are you focusing? We'll put them in. secondary makeup bag. I was talking about Amy at one point. I was mentioning how she makes very good series, how she's been making a series and doing a series on TikTok. And then I believe she's going to start doing it on Twitch as well. And how her series is very good, and that if you don't follow her, you should, because they're really great. They're an awesome mutual, and I very much love them. Weekly rating. I'm not popular enough for that. Wow, I only have to get 223,000. Wait, 223,008,000 more diamonds to get 99th place. I will never be there. Well, I guess I won't say never, but not anytime soon. Yes, the program thing, that series that they've been doing, which I find very interesting. Good night. I hope you have a very good sleep. You can scream now. Bye. It was wonderful to see you. Thank you for joining me and putting up with my nonsense. You know, I was half tempted to be in Virgil for this, because then I'd get all the hate watchers. Because for some reason they don't like emos. And they're like, bullying is fun. But I decided against it because instead I more so wanted to spend time with fanders who were going to be nice and want to enjoy watching the special with me. Fan canonically calls him Jan Jan. Yes, yes, he did. They're so cute. They're so cute. We love a Moseat moment. We love a Moseat moment. We love a logicality moment. We love a anxiety moment. Like so many ships got filled today, including Demas. Got filled today? No, got fed today. So many ships got fed today. Ugh. Thank you for that, Remus, wherever you are.
Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus come to life on all your screens.
Logan's wine glass. My God, that was a hilarious bit. That was also a bit that a fan in the writer's room came up with, I believe, as well, where they were like, we gotta reference Logan just drinking more and more wine and the wine glass getting bigger. That was another thing fans came up with. Axel, you're back. Hi, friend. Welcome back. I hear my dogs. Will me Madre let them in, or will I have to? The world may never know. The world may never know. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. You want to know something? You want to know something? Something I'm very excited about. You had to go watch the new video. Valid, because just experiencing it through me, I think, does not do it justice. But I will have you know, I had a time and I had a moment at the end with Roman's series and finally knowing what it is and being like, it's canon anxiety, and you can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't give me those colors otherwise. Okay, but so, one, we've already talked about me having to have things, having to have a surgery. December, blah, blah, blah. I won't be able to cosplay for a month because recovery period. Anyway, aside from that, secret. Don't you tell nobody but God. After that, I'm gonna get to see my boyfriend for the first time ever in person in March. because I'm gonna get to go see him for spring break, and I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I love that boy too much. Ever since I've officially booked the plane tickets and hotel, all I've been doing is having dreams literally every night about going to see him and getting to hug him in person and going to see a show and I'm so excited. It's 103 days away, I believe. Technically, I'm going at the end of February, so it's not that long. It's only like, because November's pretty much done ish. Kind of. December and January and February. So really, it's like 3 months almost. But then, like, you don't count the month that you're in. It's like 2 months when you really think about it. I'm trying to make myself feel better. I want it to be February so bad. I want it to be the end of February so bad. We'll be seeing each other after Valentine's Day. I can make him a Valentine's Day card. I can't say much. One of my friends, who also met their partner online in a cosplay group that I'm in, dee 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 die dee die dee die, proposed to their significant other and is now engaged to them after they met them for the first time in person. And my boyfriend has joked about promise rings, but I don't think he's serious about that. But I don't know. Check me in March and see if I'm engaged. That would be something else, wouldn't it? But I've known him for I've known him for over a year now. Long over a year, because we've been dating for over a year at this point. Oh, our anniversary, our month anniversary will be coming up very soon, actually. Why am I say why? I don't know why that song is in my head, but it is. Changing subjects. I have a gay nutcracker. I guess I have two gay nutcrackers. I am live and in the flesh. Oh, congratulations on almost a year. But yes, if you've seen the gay nutcracker on TikTok in the Target, I have the gay nutcracker. I have the gay nutcracker, and he needs a name. I need to name him, for he is my child. My first nutcracker, which is one that my boyfriend made me, is named Roman because he's meant to be me, a combination between me and Roman, so I've named him Roman. But I need a name for the gay nutcracker. I need something that feels gay enough, you know? You asked him out the day after Christmas. That's so cute. Absolutely not. We are not naming that nutcracker Remus. No, no. No, no. If it was a Rat King, maybe. We are not naming this baby boy Remus. No, no. No, 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 no. Never have we, never will we. But see, this is the one my boyfriend made me. Look, you can see from the skin tone and like the hair, it's based upon me a little bit. And then, of course, it's also based upon Roman. And we got the gay stash because Roman and I are both gay. And then you got the little emblem. Look at all the detail he put in. He put so much work into this. I forgot he wrote something on the bottom. Guys, I have such a good boyfriend. I forgot that he wrote that. He also made my Virgil jacket, if you didn't know. And he put a little I love you in one of the pocket areas. And then this is the gay nutcracker boy from Target. Yes, it's rainbow capitalism. Do I care? No. Why his flag's that way, I will never know because it's backwards. So this is the dollar part, and this is the don't ask me. Look at him. Look. First of all, we love the fact that the trans pride flag colors are included with the pink and the blue and the white, and then he's got like blue eyeshadow. So we love that. We also love that POC are included in this particular pride flag that they chose, and that he is a POC nutcracker. Oh, you want to know what it says? It says, "Here's a prince for when I'm too far away. I love you, Alan," which is my boyfriend's name. Oh, di-di di 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 di. Di-di di 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 di. And I. Oh, while I have you all here, because you're a great pool of people to ask. Since I have to film all of my stuff before December 6th, because I won't be able to cosplay for a month after that, what are some things that I do on my TikTok that you want to see? So that I can do it and get it all squared away, saved. So I can do some stuff. I want to do some Christmas stuff. I'm thinking I might do a little mini series on Virgil's first Christmas with the sides, even though technically we did canonically see that in Sanderssides. I want to do mine. I want to do one, and I have an idea, and I think it's cute. So I want to do that and get that done. Maybe spoilers with Remus. Sure, I should mark this down in my Sandersside's notebook actually while I'm asking you all about this. I do love a good spoilers with Remus. Oh, those are my notes from the Secret Messages and Darkened Hearts. For any of you who follow Darkened Hearts, that one episode that I'm particularly proud of that nobody saw, where it's labeled stars. I think it's the 49th or 48th episode. I think it's 49th. And it has a bunch of messages. I wrote out what all of those mean. If any of you would be interested in what that particular character is saying. I don't know how many of you like Darkened Hearts, but it's my favorite thing that I do. But all right, let's see. So we've got TikTok, Talkie Ticks, Tiki Talks to film. I'm gonna label that series Virgil's First Christmas. Spoilers with Remus. Do some Christmas themed spoilers. Any other series of mine that I do that you'd like to see while I'm away for a month? Also, I suppose if I were doing self-promo, this is also a good time to mention that I have my Amazon wish list of cosplay stuff in the description. Obviously, you don't have to get anything, and I don't expect you to. But if you want to, it's there with all manners of priced items. Also, my Hero Academia cosplays, because I'm slowly falling into that fandom, and I want to cosplay Denki. Denki, Kirishima, Bakugo, Todoroki. Die 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 oh die 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 die. It says island. So quiet. So not talkative. You know? And then I've slowly started to fall just a little bit and a little bit more into my Roman voice. Hi. We'll call that one Virgil and the Nutcracker. I'm gonna have to figure out the plots of all of these and not diverge too far from my initial idea. I would love to do a Hell of a Boss cosplay. I just don't think I'd be able to afford all the stuff for the character I would want to do, which is Stolas, because Stolas is my favorite boy, because apparently I project myself onto all Broken Prince characters. But I would love to do a Hell of a Boss cosplay. Especially if I got to especially if I got to duet you, because you're amazing. Obviously. Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals, if you have not seen Axolotl's Blitz cosplays, go look. They're so good. They're so good. You all probably know that because he's like a bigger TikToker than I am. But if you don't, you're missing out. You're missing out, dudes. I don't know. Well, Virgil's voice is more convincing than mine, I've decided. Da 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 di da di da di da di da di da di da. Ah. Right? Axel is such a good cosplayer. Like, legitimately, the fact that I'm mutuals with him is just chef's kiss. How do I get to be friends with all the cool cosplayers? What did I do to get to be friends with them? I'm friends with, like, at least most of the big Sandersside cosplayers. I know most of them, in some form or another. But I actually talked to Axel, so that's better than some. Why, TikTok? Why are you being... Are you finally not going to be a butt? Are you finally not going to be a butt, TikTok? Thank you. It said it lost connection, but it has good Wi-Fi, so I'm confused. I'm confused what happened there. And I took it off Wi-Fi and I put it back on Wi-Fi, and it's like, we're fine. And I'm like, you were fine before. Why do you lie? Why do you do the things that you do? Apparently TikTok couldn't handle how great of a cosplayer Axel is. Which, like, same TikTok, I also can't handle how good of a cosplayer Axel is. Dragonheart season finale. Honestly, the Darkened Heart season finale is probably going to be in multiple parts. I was like, the next episode's the season finale, and then I'm like, but wait, I don't want to end it on such an angsty note. I want them to have a little bit of hope. So it's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to get where we're going to get. Which doesn't mean I have to film Roman again. And at some point, Remy, because Remy is going to become plot necessary. But I also have to answer questions. Like, what the heck is up with Virgil? Questions that nobody cares about but me, who already knows the answers.
And scary Scott. We all know Scott for being scared of Bonnie after him while he was making the first game. He got jump scared during his testing and honestly ended up having nightmares. Weird. Scott will have nightmares about an animatronic Bonnie, and I'll have nightmares about being tortured and feeling.
Maybe I'll start that series that I was thinking of starting a while ago as a sister series to Spoilers with Remus. Technically, Spoilers with Remus already has a sister series. Yes, I do remember. I mean, I know what I created, with Remy being the breaks for angst and such, but in the Darkened Hearts universe, Remy functions differently. Fairy Tale. Well, I don't want to spoil the name of the series, but I don't think anyone will literally care. So I was thinking of doing my own Roman series a while ago, about Roman telling disjointed versions of fairy tales as a companion series to Spoilers with Remus, even though Spoilers with Remus in and of itself is a companion series to Happy Thoughts with Patton, which in and of itself is a sequel series to the Adventures with Virgil series that I did forever ago, where it was just Virgil going on car rides to different places, which did relatively well. Or like Virgil just being a brat, which I want to do one of those again because I thought those were really funny. A lot of my older stuff I think is quite funny. Sometimes I feel a little disappointed in myself in general and what I create in general, and then I'll look back on it and be like, actually, I liked that. I'm proud of that. Here we are. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive and that would be enough. I'm trying to think of what else to do on this live stream. Whether I should start working on stuff for the Nerd Roman series, whether I should finally finish up stuff for the season finale of Darkened Hearts. I still need to figure out what song I'm going to do for that part of the series. If I should just record some of the songs for the series. I want to do Sandersside's covers at some point. Maybe I could record one of those while you're all here, if you'd be interested. I don't know. I don't know what you want to see. I don't know what you want to do. I'm not you. You're you. I'm me. And together, we're us. I don't know what would be interesting. I'm not very interesting when I'm not screaming about things. Or I am. I don't know. It's your boy. Being your boy. Or perhaps I'll... I don't know.
That's pretty damn impressive if I do
I
say
don't
so
know.
myself.
I don't know.
Voice mimic. Moving along to Funtime Fox's actual abilities, as we learned from the FNAF 6 blueprints, Funtime Foxy is able to actually record parents' voices and sync them in order to lure children to their doom. So,
terrifying.
Does anyone see the problem with this? That's terrifying. Imagine getting lost while camping or something, and then Funtime Foxy mimics your parents' voice to call out to you. and then it traps you, or you're dead.
I want to listen to the now stuff.
Their voice, they would be abusive.
I need something fun. I loved Clayface as Stephanie. Clayface is gay, confirmed? Or genderqueer, maybe. No beauty could win me.
Stream 85 plus channels and save up to $500 a year with YouTube TV. Try it free.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. Anyway, I'm bored. I'm gonna go. So, it was nice seeing all of you. Have a great day. Have a great night. Yee. Bye.